Here's 4 things you need to avoid in order to scale up financially. Jordan year 23, we going 6-0 this year, you heard? Champagne everywhere, nigga. Turn nothing out of something, man, that's really something. Made a couple hundred bands, man, I'm really coming. On the gram, talking like you something. You are now tuned in to another episode of the Guns Up Club podcast. I am your host, Mikey. Welcome. If you're new, nice to meet you. Hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, welcome back. Like the video. Helps the algorithm. Help us grow. Last time I checked, it probably was like 70-something% of the people that watch the videos are not subscribed. If you're one of them and you come back to watch my videos, please hit the subscribe button and like the video. So, help me grow. I help you grow with information. Fair trade, right? Nah, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding, but that's how I feel. But today I want to talk about, today's episode is going to be about 4 things you need to avoid in order to scale up financially. Let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with one. Stop smoking. Stop smoking weed. That shit adds up. No, any smoking thing is not free, so you're just going to it adds up. Like, if you're a smoker right now, go to your account, right? When I say account, bank account, and see how many times you go to the smoke shop, how many times you go buy weed, how many times, and then go in Excel and write down how much you spend, and then hit it, and then see how much you spend on a month. And then you'll realize like how much of an addict you are, one, and how much of a spender you are, two. So you could be using that money for, like, I don't know, investments, buying Bitcoin, buying, I don't know, any other crypto, or investing in yourself, buying a course to level up. You know what I'm saying? Getting one of these, I don't know, YouTube courses that people sell on drop shipping or FBA or YouTube automation classes. You could use that to make money, to buy the course and level up, and then the next month you can apply yourself to make more money. So I think smoking is for rich people. I'm gonna say it again. I don't care if you get uncomfortable, you don't like hearing this, or you probably, when people get defensive, most of the time, you just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? When people get offended about their vices and how their vices control them, they get defensive. That means you're being controlled, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So, don't spend the money. Like, don't buy shit. It's for rich people. Rich people can afford to smoke, and once they're like at a point where, they're drained or whatever, they can afford to go to a rehab. You know what I'm saying? I know weed is like lightweight drug, whatever, but that shit fucks up your thought process. That shit fucks up your sexual drive. It's a bunch of like things that literally affects you, but people suppress that information because they like that idea of being high, and that's the stupidest shit. So cut that out. See how you can not implement not smoking and functioning, because people say, "Oh, I need it for my cataracts. I need it because I have muscle spasm." Nah, don't come up with excuses for you to smoke to just fulfill your vice. That's the stupidest shit you can do. You know what I'm saying? So get rid of that. So that's all I wanted to say when it comes to smoking. Two, it goes hand in hand with smoking. Don't drink. Avoid alcohol. If you're the type of person that has no money, or you make money and then you blow it and you don't know where the money went, I'm talking to you directly. Don't go out and you happen to drink. That's one of the reasons why you don't have money. Bars are, usually one drink is like $15-$20. You might need 2-3. You know what I'm saying? You might buy a girl 2-3 drinks. That's like $200 a night. Think about that. You could use that $200 to get a course again that you can learn. You can self-develop. I know this sounds like, intense, but This is the kind of shit you gotta do to level up your life. You can't you can't outsmart the hustle. Like there's no other way you can be like you're not gonna accidentally gonna be rich. It doesn't make sense at all. Like you can't take a shortcut to be rich. You know what I'm saying? Oh, unless like I don't know, you buy a lottery and the shit happens for you. Wow, but how rare is that? You know what I mean? So, alcohol fucks you up. It's damaging your liver, your kidney. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it's gonna lead to complications and problems. But people escape. People use alcohol to escape their problems. So, cut that shit out if you can. Cut it out or do it in moderation. Holidays, special occasion type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have money and you go out spending the money you don't have on drinks and fun, that's bad. Number 3 is going out. Going out nowadays in 2023, being outside, right? When we outside. Outside costs a lot of money, especially in a city, in a big city. Like outside here in LA on a good weekend, if you want to have fun, that's over $1,000. I'll tell you that. I live in LA. I go out. I reset during the weekend or whatever. The tab is 1,000 plus. You go out, you get bottle service, whatever, hookah, food, all that shit adds up, and that's $1,000 tab. So if you ain't got it like that, and then you go out with friends, you're not gonna look for somebody else to pay for you. So you gotta handle yourself as a grown man. So you gotta split the bills with your folks, right? So if you doing that and then you trying to escape by going out, just trying to avoid shit, you are being financially irresponsible. So tuck in 3 to 6 months and see how much you can save, how much money you can save. Because I've personally done this where I wasn't going out. I was just like work, no vices. I didn't drink then, and then I noticed my bank account just double, triple, like that. You know what I'm saying? It helps. So if I was you, I would tuck in 3 to 6 months. Don't go out because outside costs a lot of money nowadays. A lot, especially if you out to like 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Trust me. And the worst thing, this goes hand in hand, because when you go out, you smoke and you drink. So they all coincide together. So when you're outside that late and when you're drinking, you don't care to spend the money because you're drunk. You don't know how much you're spending. So you buy people drinks. You get somebody this, or you get this beautiful girl, you see her, you buy her drink. Like, it just doesn't stop because you're not in control of yourself when you're drunk. So what happens is usually it kicks in the morning when you're like, oh shit, I didn't know I spent this much money. There's days where I go out. I'll tell you something. There's days where I go out. I'm like lit or whatever, and that'd be like a day party throughout the night type of vibe. If we go out during the day, like if there's a day party continuing on to like 10, 11, and then you go to the main event, and then blah, blah, blah. You looking at least 800, bro. Plus, you got to buy outfits to look good. You got to get a haircut. Like, that shit adds up. So, tuck in. You know what I'm saying? Wolf out if you have to. And wolf out by, I mean, like, grow. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Tuck in and just do what you're supposed to do. And the fourth one is, it shit goes, again, with everything that I say. Avoid women you can't afford, bro. Avoid dating in general. Dating costs your time and your energy and your money. So you gotta sit there consistently, text a girl to make, you know what I'm saying, to lock in a date, to go out with her, to spend on her, which is if you don't have money, it does no benefit for you. You know what I'm saying? Have self-control to say, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out. Sometimes you got to be on the bench, bro. Sometimes you got to be on a dry season. It's cool. It helps you discipline. It helps you focus, Not you don't have to be chasing girls all the time. What's that gonna do for you? Especially when you don't have money. Isn't it better to have money and then take a beautiful girl out and then she's bad as shit and then you know what I'm saying, you can afford the table or whatever. You can afford to spend on her throughout the night. Isn't that better? Instead of like, oh, you want to split it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that guy. Plus, the end result is not gonna be good for you to do that. You're not gonna get shit at the end of the day when you split bills with women. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to pay the bill fully. You know. So avoid that shit because sometimes it's cool to sit out and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm not looking for anything right now. Let me just focus on myself and let me better myself to earn some money and level up your life. Level up your life before you do any of these things. Sometimes as human beings we do backward shit. Everything is backwards. Like, yeah, it's cool while you're young, fun is cool, but party's gonna wait for you 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line. It's all the same shit. Sometimes when people tell you you missed out, you didn't really miss out on nothing, bro. At all. Like, the parties are all the same except you're not there. People make it seem like on the gram or whatever, they get the perfect angle with the right music, with the right tag of music, and then niggas jumping up and down. There's some girls, probably some girls. It's the same event. It's the same shit you've been to. But deep down, if you don't know how to fight that off, you feel like you're missing out. You know what I'm saying? But deep down, it's the same fucking party. It's the same party every day. So tuck in, stay inside. You're not going to miss out on shit. Apply those 4 things. You're going to be saving way more money than you ever thought you was. I swear to God. And imagine if you do that for a whole year. Think about that. A year might be a lot, okay? But imagine if you do 6 months. 6 months of it. I know summer's coming up. Summer's crazy, but have you ever thought about, this is for the people that don't have shit or that's like struggling with money or that are like working but they don't know where their money goes. Like, you might be making 100,000, you might be making 80,000, but you don't have 5,000 to your name. Like, these are the people I'm talking to. If you ain't got it, analyze what you got going on. Look at your bank account. What are you spending the most on? Is it you smoking a lot? Cool, cut that out. You going out a lot? Cut that out. You drinking a lot? Cut that out. You over here chasing women? Cut that out. And then see if it doesn't work. Come back and tell me it doesn't work. I'll give you guys 1,000 each. How about that? Because there's no way it's not gonna work. If you know where your money goes, you know where to stop it. By stop it, I mean you cut the bad habits out. Period. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say those things today. Cut that shit out, man. Sometimes you got to sit out. You don't always have to be, you know what I'm saying, on the court. Sit on the bench sometimes. Sit out and observe what's going on. Like, why is this not happening? Why am I not scaling up? I've been working for this many years. Why is my account the same or it's dormant? It's always bad. I have, you know what I'm saying? And analyze those things and see why you're at the level you're at. And then once you pinpoint it, you can solve the problem. Then you can move on to the next level. It's always like that. Just pinpoint the problem. Stop running away from your problems. Problems don't solve itself. Stop running away from it. If you have a problem, just say, okay, cool, it happened. How do we fix it? Instead of like, oh, nah, you know what? I just had a long day, bro. I'm just going to drink it out or smoke it out. You know what your problem's going to do for you? It's going to wait right there till you get sober. Once you get sober, it's going to be like activate again. Now you have to worry about it again. So face your problems. Face the problems always, big or small. You run away, you're a coward. You know what I'm saying? You suppress it with drugs, you're a coward, bro. That's it. There's no other way to say it. So head on first on your problems and solve the problems. Problems are there to be solved. Understand that. I'm going to repeat that again. Your problems are there to be solved. Everybody has one. Everybody has multiple. Actually, it's not even one. But the difference between somebody successful, a person like somebody that don't have it like that, the successful person solve their problems. That's it. There's no other difference. Y'all are the same people. It's human beings. Both of y'all human beings. Same 24-hour clock. You know what I mean? They fart like you. They sneeze like you. It's no difference. So get on that. I wanted to say that. I want to say thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? To all my subscribers, thank you so much. Like the video, please. Let me get to. I was at 68 likes, but let's get to 100 likes, please. The minute you come into this video, like it. Let's get to 100 likes. Leave a comment. Any question y'all have. Y'all proud of me. Any question, whatever y'all have, leave it in the comments. Any ideas you want me to talk about, anything you want me to talk about, just leave it in the comments. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow in the next video, on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna do a giveaway soon, by the way. I'm thinking of giving a giveaway. Either gonna give a camera out or a couple $100. So stick around for that. Appreciate y'all. Peace. I'm gonna see you on the next video.